Dave Tennis. Let's give him a big hand.
Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
From Kendrick Legion Field in Helena, Montana, it is time for Missoula Maverick American Legion Baseball. Tonight, the Mavericks close the regular season against a longtime adversary, the Helena Senators. Hello, everyone. This is Paul Yarbrough along with Chris Stratton. Beautiful night in Helena, 82 degrees, a nice wind blowing from right field to left. A non-league 7-inning game after a month or so of pressure-packed league games. I think it's going to be a little looser and lighter here tonight. A chance for Helena to honor their 9 seniors and their former head coach, Dave Tennis, who spent 20 years going toe-to-toe with the Mavericks head coach, Brent Hathaway. They honored him just before first pitch. Here's the lineups for tonight's non-league 7-inning game. For the Mavericks, leading off and playing center field will be Brendan Hill. In right field, it'll be Dane Frazier. The shortstop, Trad Richardson. In left field, Bridger Johnson. The designated hitter is Stuart Long. At first base, Charlie Kurgan. At third base, Drew Stensrud. The catcher is Andrew Clausen. And at second base is Dayton Bay. Starting on the mound for the Mavericks, the ace, Dylan Chalmers. Starting lineups for the Senators in center field is Ty McGurran. At second base, Matt Krieger. At first base, Chase Nielsen. At third base, Grady Koenig. The catcher is Brady Anderson. The designated hitter is Ryan Barrett. In left field, it's Zach Spiroff. The shortstop is Tyler Tinney. And in right field, it's Rudy Barkley. Starting on the mound for Helena, it's the right-hander, Peyton Witham. Jared Sampson, the home plate umpire. Chris Romero on the bases. And we're just about set to get underway from the state capitol. The pitch is swing and a miss, strike one. First pitch at 7:02. 82 degrees here in Helena. 17-mile-an-hour wind blowing from right field to left as we get underway. The 0-1 pitch, outside and low, ball one, 1-1. Beautiful ballpark. They shared it for many years with the minor league team here. The Brewers left after last season, so it's the Senators' home, and they're making a lot of nice changes to it and making it their own. The 1-1 pitch is lifted over the second baseman's head. The right fielder comes charging in, dives, and can't come up with it. It's a base hit. Hill's going to go for 2. He's in there. The throw goes all the way to third. Is backed up there by Grady Koenig. So a leadoff double for Brendan Hill, a bloop double.
The right fielder, number 7, Dane Frazier.
Rudy Barkley made a nice try for it. The center fielder, Ty McGurran, had to come over and get it. But the speedy Hill is at second base with nobody out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Dane Frazier, hitting from the right side against Peyton Witham. Witham set, looks back at Hill. The pitch to the plate is fouled off to the right and out of play. We're on the western edge of Helena. If you're familiar with the town at all, we're right near Carroll College. Capital's about a mile and a half away. No balls and 1 strike to Dane Frazier. Trad Richardson on deck for the Mavericks. Pitch is a strike, 1-2. As we mentioned, senior night, a chance for Helena to have a non-pressurized senior night. Also a chance for the Mavericks to take a victory lap. They're the number 1 seed going into the state tournament beginning Saturday at Dealer Park in Billings. Here's the 0-2 pitch, is a ground ball comebacker, knocked down by Witham. He doesn't even look over at third. Will throw to first. Hill goes to third base on the ground out. Frazier retired 1-3. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Trad Richardson. Hits from the right side. The infield will play back. They'll concede a run here on a ground ball. Witham's pitch to Richardson. Outside, ball 1-0. Mavericks will open state tournament play at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon in Billings against the Great Falls Chargers. The 1-0 pitch is lined into left field for a base hit. An RBI for Trad Richardson. Brendan Hill scores, and the Mavericks strike first here in this non-league game, leading 1-0.
Number 10, Bridger Johnson.
The left fielder Bridger Johnson steps in. Trad Richardson at first, held on by Chase Nielsen. With him set. The pitch to the plate is lined into left field. Left fielder's going to play this on a hop right in front of Zach Spearoff. 3 hits in the inning, back-to-back singles. Richardson stops at second. Runners at first and second for Missoula. The designated hitter, Stuart Long, steps
The
in.
designated hitter, number 2, Stuart Long.
Don't forget all 4 games on Saturday in the AA and A tournament in Florence will be available here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network, along with every game in both tournaments. Pitches outside, ball 1 to Stuart Long. First baseman Charlie Kurgan, a recent call-up from the A squad, is on deck. 1 ball and no strike to Long. Witham set. Here's the pitch, is a little nubber. Right side, it'll be fielded by Witham. Underhands to first, and the inning. There's 2 down now, excuse me. The runners advance on the ground out.
The first baseman, number 22, Charlie Kurgan.
Richardson to third, Johnson to second. Charlie Kurgan steps in, the big right-hander. Looks down at head coach Brent Hathaway, coaching at third. With him will pitch from a windup. The pitch to Kurgan, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Brian Mosier coaching at first. 3 hits in the inning for the Mavericks. They have an early 1-0 lead. The 0-1 pitch. Outside in the dirt. That's going to score a run. The catcher, Anderson, can't find it. Richardson will score easily on the wild pitch. Johnson will move to third, and the Mavericks lead 2-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to Charlie Kurgan. Drew Stinsrud is on deck for the Mavericks. The 1-1 pitch is a ground ball, hit slowly to the shortstop. Tyler Tinney up with it. His throw across is in time, and the inning is over. But the Mavericks get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a runner. We go to the bottom of the first inning here from Helena. It's the Mavericks 2, the Senators coming up. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Go to the bottom of the first inning here from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. The Mavericks get 2 runs in the top half. For the Senators in the bottom half of the first, it'll be Ty McGurran, followed by Matt Krieger and Chase Nielsen. We don't expect to see Dylan Chalmers go much, perhaps beyond an inning here. He'll be pitching on Saturday in the state tournament against Great Falls. Andrew Clausen is his catcher. The defense behind him at third, Drew Stinsrud. The shortstop, Trad Richardson. Dayton Bays at second. Charlie Kurgan over at first. The outfield from left to right, Bridger Johnson, Brendan Hill, and Dane Frazier.
Leading off for your
Left-hander Connor Daniels has already started to warm up in the Maverick bullpen, so I would expect to see him in the second inning. This is just a token appearance today for Dylan Chalmers. He last pitched on Monday, pitched 2 innings in Lethbridge, had no decision. Ty McGurran would lead off, hitting from the left side against Dylan Chalmers. Pretty good breeze still blowing from right to left. The pitch outside, ball 1, 1-0. Jared Sampson, the home plate umpire. Chris Romero out in the field. 1 ball and no strikes to McGurran. Krieger on deck. The 1-0 pitch, fouled back into the screen. We're in a crow's nest press box right on top of the roof here of the grandstand, almost looking straight down on home plate. If I was so inclined, Chris Stratton, I could call balls and strikes probably from up here, but I don't think anyone's going to like that, so we won't do it. The 1-1 pitch is outside, ball 2, 2-1. This is the 8th time these teams have met this summer. Kendrick Legion Field becoming a bit of a home away from home for us. We know that drive down Highway 12 pretty well now, Chris. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. Want to say hello to all the Maverick parents back home that didn't make the trip. A lot of them went to Lethbridge over the weekend and will be going to Billings on Friday for the start of the tournament Saturday. So a lot of them not here, but thank you for joining us. Here's the 3-1 pitch. It's high, ball 4. So a rare walk
McGurran draws the walk.
given up for Chalmers. McGurran at first. That'll bring up Matt Krieger. Also want to send a shout out to a good friend, Joseph A. Hill, watching the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Eugene, Oregon. He's the voice of the Eugene Challengers. He'll be opening Oregon State Tournament play this weekend. And a early happy birthday to Joe. Turns 29 tomorrow. Pitches outside, ball 1, 1-0. McGurran held on by Kurgan. Chalmers set. Here's the pitch, is high, ball 2, 2-0. Chalmers normally has excellent control. He walked Ty McGurran. He's behind 2-0 to Matt Krieger with Chase Nielsen on deck. Good lead for McGurran. Pitch is high, ball 3, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to Matt Krieger. Ty McGurran at first with a leadoff walk. Mavericks lead the Senators 2-0. The 3-0 pitch is way inside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning to start the bottom half. McGurran goes to second, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Chase Nielsen.
Number 12, Chase Nielsen.
As we mentioned, this is the 8th time these teams have played this summer. The Senators own the edge in the series, but the Mavericks took the league series. Runners at first and second for the Senators, trailing 2-0 here. Chalmers looks back at the runner. Pitch to the plate is lifted to right field. Dane Frazier going over, appears to have a play. He does. The runners will retreat, and 1 out. So despite the wildness by Dylan Chalmers, John Burnett allows Nielsen to swing at the first pitch, and he flies out to right. 1 down. And the cleanup hitter and third baseman Grady Koenig steps in from the right side against Chalmers. Connor Daniels continues to throw in the Maverick bullpen. I expect just 1 inning out of Chalmers tonight. Here's the pitch to the plate. This one's fouled off to the right and out of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, those foul balls are worth $1 at the concession stand. $1.
No balls and 1 strike to Grady Koenig. The catcher, Brady Anderson, is on deck for the Senators. Chalmers gets the sign, looks back at the runner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to go through. It could go all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score and tie this game up, as Grady Koenig doubles into the gap in left center field. 2 RBIs, and just like that, the ball game is tied at 2. McGurran scores, Krieger scores.
The catcher, Number
One out, that'll
17,
bring up the catcher, Brady Anderson, hitting from the right side against the right-hander Chalmers. 2-2 tie, bottom of the first inning, a pair of walks to start the game for Helena. And it hurts Dylan Chalmers. The pitch to the plate. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The designated hitter, Ryan Barrett, is on deck. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first, a 2-2 tie. There's the pitch. The ground ball. Two hopper to Trad Richardson from behind the bag. He throws across in time. 2 down. Ball was hit right at him, so Koenig had to stay at second base.
The
The designated hitter, Ryan Barrett,
Ryan
steps in
Barrett.
from the right side. 2 runs across for the Senators. We expect to see almost everyone tonight on both rosters. Chalmers looks at the runner. The pitch to the plate is a bounder up the middle and through into center field for a base hit. That'll drive in a run. RBI for Ryan Barrett. He's going to go to second as the throw comes in, and he is out at, no, they say he dropped the ball. He was about ready to call him out. So a single and an error. Barrett was going to be called out at second base, and they could not hold on to the baseball. So he's at second. Koenig scores. 3-2 Helena here. They haven't put the error on the board, but the Mavericks certainly will get one for that throw in from the outfield that got through everyone. Left fielder Zach Spiroff hits one over our heads and out of play. 0-1. So the Mavericks come out of the gate with 2 runs, but the Senators get 3 back here in the bottom of the first, and they lead 3-2. No balls and 1 strike to Spiroff. Pitch from Chalmers. Ground ball foul over the head of the head coach, John Burnett. Down the line, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Spiroff. The shortstop Tyler Tenney on deck for Helena. The 0-2 pitch, outside, ball 1, 1-2. Pair of walks have hurt Dylan Chalmers here in the first. He trails 3-2. There's the 1-2 pitch. Stays high, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Helena leads the Mavericks 3-2. Ryan Barrett away from second. The 2-2 pitch, just low, ball 3, 3-2. So they've gone full on Zach Spiroff. First base open. 2 down here in the first inning. Mavericks trail Helena 3-2. Chalmers set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Third walk of the inning for Dylan Chalmers. Runners at first and second. And the 8th hitter in the lineup, Tyler Tenney, steps in from the right side. Ryan Barrett at second. Zach Spiroff at first. Rudy Barkley on deck for Helena. 3 runs across here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 down. Senators try to get more against Dylan Chalmers. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Tenney. Chance for Helena to get more here. The 0-1 pitch, strike 2, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, Chalmers set. Glances at the runners, the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Chalmers. The inning is over. But Helena gets 3 runs, 2 hits. There was an error by the Mavericks. We go to the second inning. It's Helena 3, the Mavericks 2. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Can't see those numbers in the sun. Top of the second inning.
Leading off for the Mavs, the third
Be the
baseman
bottom of the order
Drew
for
Stensrud.
Missoula. Drew Stensrud, followed by Andrew Clausen and Dayton Bay. Eventful first inning. Helena leads the Mavericks 3-2. Stensrud steps in against Witham on for his second inning of work. Connor Daniels has stopped throwing. We expect to see him in the second inning. First pitch is off the top of the shortstop's glove, out into short left field. That's a base hit for Drew Stensrud. Line drive that Tyler Tenney went up the ladder as far as he could. It tipped off the top of his glove and dribbled out into short left field. A leadoff single for Drew Stensrud.
The catcher, number 14, Andrew Clausen.
The catcher, Andrew Clausen, will step in. Expect him to perhaps show bunt here. The pitch, he is bunting. It's a good one. Back to the pitcher. Witham throw to first is in time, and the sacrifice works. Stensrud moves to second base on the sacrifice bunt. That'll bring up Dayton Bay.
The second baseman, number 1, Dayton Bay.
One down, a runner in scoring position for the Mavericks as we play here in the second inning from Helena. Stensrud away from the bag. Pitches outside. Ball 1-0. The shortstop, Tyler Tenney, trying to sneak in behind Stensrud. Mavericks in their road gray uniforms today with the blue numbers. Helena in the dark blue with the red numbers and the white pants. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Or check that, 1-1. Brent Hathaway coaching at third, Brian Mosier at first. Brent Hathaway in his 29th year with the Mavericks. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. The designated hitter, Ryan Barrett, is in the bullpen for Helena throwing right now. Don't expect to see either starter go very long here tonight. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High, ball 3, 3-1. First base is open. Brendan Hill is on deck. With him reads Brady Anderson for the sign. The 3-1 pitch, fouled back over our heads and out of play, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dayton Bay. Brendan Hill on deck. Drew Stensrud away from second. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away again. First baseman Chase Nielsen and the catcher Brady Anderson come over and have a look, but that's well out of play. So we'll try again. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dayton Bay. Drew Stensrud with a leadoff single. Sacrificed to second by Andrew Clausen. He's away from second, representing the tying run here in the top of the second inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Is lined down the left field line and foul. That will be into the Helena bullpen. The count remains 3-2. So a good battle for Dayton Bay here. Making Peyton Witham work here in the top of the second inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Lifted to right field. The right fielder comes in. The second baseman comes over and In foul territory, I believe the second baseman makes the play. Nice play by Matt Krieger. 2 outs. Drew Stindrud remains at second base. In the top of the order, Brendan Hill.
The center fielder, number 3, Brendan Hill.
He doubled to lead off the game and scored a run. Three runs, 2 hits, 1 error listed on the board for Helena. We'll have to talk between innings to figure out what play they're talking about that they ruled a error on. Oh, there's no way. The shortstop leapt as high as he could. The ball tipped off of his glove, and they have ruled it an error. The worst official scoring in the history of baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Scott, I'm sure, would agree. Ground ball to first, fielded by Nielsen, steps on the bag, and the inning is over. So Hill's out 3 unassisted. The Mavericks lead by runner. Will go to the bottom of the second inning. It's the Senators 3, the Mavericks 2. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Helena leads the Mavericks as we go to the bottom of the second inning, 3-2. Rudy Barkley will lead off for the Senators, followed by Ty McGurran and Matt Krieger. Mavericks came out of the chute quickly, got 2 in the top of the first. Senators came back with 3, and that's where we stand as we play here in the bottom of the second inning. Left-hander Connor Daniels takes over for Dylan Chalmers. Chalmers went 1 inning, allowed 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 3 walks. The pitch from Daniels, the left-hander, is swung on and fouled away at the plate. 0-1. Barkley, the number 9 hitter, hitting from the right side against the left-hander Connor Daniels. There's the pitch. Little nubber. Stensrud fields near the pitcher's mound, throws him out. One down. Ty McGurran steps in from the left side. He walked his first time up, scored a run. One down. The pitch from Daniels is lifted over the shortstop's head, and that will fall over Richardson's head into short left field for a soft hit single for Ty McGurran. That'll bring up the second baseman, Matt Krieger.
The second baseman, number 2, Matt Krieger.
Krieger also walked and scored a run in the first inning, has a long look down at the third base coach. McGurran held on by Charlie Kurgan. Daniels looks at the runner, comes to the plate, fouled back. 0-1. No one throwing right now for the Mavericks, so Daniels might get to go more than 1 inning here tonight. Beautiful night. It was 82 degrees at first pitch about a half an hour ago. It was a pretty good breeze of 17 miles an hour blowing from right to left. That wind is still blowing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is low, ball 1, 1-1. 1 on, 1 out, a 1-1 count. to Matt Krieger. Daniels set. There's the pitch. It's lifted to right field. That's playable for Frazier. Has a look at throwing back to first, but instead tosses it into second base. 2 down, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Chase Nielsen. Nielsen flew out to Frazier, his first time up. 2 down, a runner at first. Helena leading the Missoula Mavericks 3-2 in this 7-inning non-league game. Daniels throws to first. Walking back is Ty McGurran. McGurran, excellent speed with 2 outs. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if he tried to go here. Daniels gets the sign. Here's the pitch to the plate. It's low, ball 1, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Daniels set. Looks at the runner, comes to the plate. This one's lifted over Bay's head and into short center field. Not hit hard, but it's a base hit. 2 on, 2 out now for the Senators. McGurran stops at second. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Grady Koenig.
Grady Koenig.
Koenig doubled, drove in 2 runs, and scored a run in the first inning. So we play in the bottom of the second, his second at bat. 2 on, 2 out against Daniels. Looks back at the runner, McGurran. Pitch to the plate is lifted. Clausen comes over, calls for it, and can't get it. He was staggering a little bit on that one. Goes off the glove of Clausen, and Grady Koenig will get another chance here. No balls and 1 strike to Grady Koenig. Daniels gets the sign from Clausen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is lifted to left field. Back goes Hill. Way back, or check that, is Johnson. It's off the wall on 1 hop. 2 runs will score. The throw will come in. Another double and 2 RBIs for Grady Koenig. Have a good night. 4 RBIs in the first 2 innings. As the Senators add 2 more runs here in the second, and they now lead 5-2. That was hit hard. The left center field gap, 1 hop the wall out near the scoreboard. And now the catcher Brady Anderson steps in. He grounded out to Trad Richardson his first time up. The pitch, low, knocked down by Andrew Clausen. 1 ball and no strikes. Daniels looks at the runner. The left-hander delivers. Fouled away at the plate. Koenig went to third, but he's sent back to second base. Went off the end of Clausen's glove, but they say it also went off of the bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to Brady Anderson. Ryan Barrett is on deck. We expect to see Ryan Barrett on the pitcher's mound here soon. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Daniels gets the sign from Clausen. Looks back at the runner. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Is lifted on the right side, and that one's going to be out of play. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in here in the second inning for Helena. Senators lead the Mavericks 5-2. 8th meeting of the summer. These 2 longtime rivals. Here's the 2-2 pitch in the dirt, knocked down by Clausen. 3-2. Mavericks here tonight for Helena's senior night. You can almost guarantee next year that the Mavs will have Helena in Missoula for their senior night at the end of the year. These 2 teams seem to end the season against each other in a non-league game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. It's a ground ball. Couple hops fielded by Trad Richardson. His throw is high, and they got him on the tag, says the first base umpire Chris Romero. So a nice tag by Kurgan. The inning is over. But Helena adds 2 more runs. They lead after 2, 5-2. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries. And I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
The designated hitter, Ryan Barrett, comes on, replaced Peyton Witham. Witham went 2 innings, allowed 2 runs, 3 hits, did not record a strikeout or a walk. The right-handed Barrett, who started the game as a designated hitter, now comes on to pitch. Top of the 3rd inning, he'll face Dane Frazier, Trad Richardson, and Bridger Johnson. No other changes and no one throwing yet in the Maverick bullpen. Big night so far for the third baseman, Grady Koenig. 4 RBIs and 2 at-bats, 2 booming doubles.
The right fielder, number 7, Dane Frazier.
Dane Frazier grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. He'll be followed by Trad Richardson and Bridger Johnson. 3rd inning of this 7-inning contest tonight. Pitch to Frazier. Ground ball up the middle and through and into center field for a base hit. Dane Frazier lines the first pitch he sees here in the top of the 3rd inning into center field. Trad Richardson steps in. He singled, drove in a run, and scored a run back in the 1st inning. So a runner on. Dane Frazier held on by Chase Nielsen. The pitch inside to Richardson. Ball 1, 1-0. I want to say hello to his dad. We know he's watching in Frenchtown tonight. He made the trip with us last time around, but apparently didn't want to come with us this time, Chris, I guess. That's the only thing I can figure. I don't know why else he wouldn't. I think that's absolutely correct. He didn't like the company. 2 balls and no strikes to Trad Richardson. Barrett set. The pitch is called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. We're just kidding with you, Mark Richardson. We know you will be in Billings this weekend as the state tournament begins. Every game from the A and AA right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. This one's lined into right field, a base hit. So Trad Richardson is 2 for 2. Going the other way, Dane Frazier stops at second. 2 on, nobody out for Bridger Johnson.
Number 10, Bridger Johnson.
He singled his first time up. 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch from Barrett. Is lined through and into center field for a base hit. Frazier will stop at 3rd. So 3 consecutive singles for the Mavericks to begin the 3rd inning. Frazier at 3rd, Richardson at 2nd, and Bridger Johnson at 1st. Richardson and Johnson both 2 for 2 tonight. Bases loaded, nobody out. The designated hitter Stuart Long steps in. Brady Anderson is the catcher. The infield from left to right, Grady Koenig, Tyler Tinney, Matt Krieger, and Chase Nielsen. The outfield, Zach Spiroff, Ty McGurran, and Rudy Barkley. Pitch to Long is a strike. The dimensions here at Kendrick Legion Field, down the left field line 335, the right field line is 325, and straightaway center field is 400 feet. No balls and a strike. The pitch is lined into center field. This is going to be caught Frazier will tag. The throw will be fielded by the catcher out in front of the plate. So Frazier scores on the sacrifice.
Sacrifice fly for the first baseman, number 22.
One down in the inning. Richardson remains at second, Bridger Johnson at first. Frazier scores on the sacrifice fly. It's now Helena 5, the Mavericks 3. Barrett gets the sign from Anderson. The pitch is fouled back. First baseman Charlie Kurgan. We saw him early in the year with the Mavericks, and he joined the team in Lethbridge over the weekend. Getting the start tonight at first base. Big right-handed hitting first baseman. Pitch from Barrett. Outside corner for a strike, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Kurgan. Drew Stensrud is on deck for the Mavericks. A run in. Helena leads 5-3. The pitch is very high. Ball 1, 1-2. Hunter Lindgren in the bullpen for Helena. There's the pitch. Is lined off the shortstop's glove. He's going to get a force at third. Goes to second, not in time. So a fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice on the play.
As Richardson is retired. Didn't have much he could do on that play. It was a line drive. Looked like it should have been caught by the shortstop. It went off his glove. They got the force at third. Tried to get the second out at second, but couldn't get it. So Charlie Kurgan, a fielder's choice. Drew Stensrud steps in with 2 out. Pitch is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Drew Stensrud. He singled his first time up. Barrett set. Looks back at the runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strikes. 2 outs here in the third inning. Mavericks trail Helena 5-3. Game scheduled for 7 innings tonight. Barrett asked Brady Anderson to go through the signs one more time. The right-hander set. The runners go. Pitch is fouled back, so the Mavericks play a little hit and run. The ball fouled into the backstop right in front of us. Stuart Long now throwing in the Maverick bullpen. We expect to see a lot of pitchers tonight. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on for the Mavericks here in the third. Ryan Barrett on in relief. Gets the sign, comes set. The 2-2 pitch, outside. Throw back to third, or second rather. And getting back in safely is Bridger Johnson. Full count now to Drew Stensrud. Andrew Clausen is on deck. With 2 outs, full count. The runners will be off on the pitch. The pitch from Barrett. Check swing. They say he went around. Strike 3. First strikeout for Barrett. Mavericks get a run, leave 2. We go to the bottom of the third inning here at Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. It's the Senators 5, the Mavericks 3. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Did your computer go down? Don't worry, Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning, Helena will send up the new pitcher, Ryan Barrett, followed by Zach Spearoff and Tyler
Leading off
Tenney.
for the Helena Senators in the bottom of the third. The pitcher, number 3, Ryan Barrett.
5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Helena. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Mavericks. Barrett singled his first time up. Fouls the first pitch away, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is lifted foul off to the left and out of play. Lindgren continues to throw in the Helena bullpen. No balls and 2 strikes. To Ryan Barrett, Zach Spearoff is on deck. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, goes into the dirt. Andrew Clausen will throw down to first, and the throw is wide, an error on Andrew Clausen. So a strikeout for Daniels, but Clausen went to the right in the foul territory to make the throw and pulled Kurgan off the bag.
Outfielder, number 6, Zach Spearoff.
So Daniels, unfortunate there, gets the strikeout, but the error by Clausen puts Barrett at first base. Zach Spearoff steps in. He walked. There's a ground ball to Richardson, could be 2. Along for 1, back to first, or Bay for first, and to first, a double play. Or apparently, no, they called him safe at first. I missed the call. So fielder's choice.
Tyler Tenney.
1 down, and Tyler Tenney steps in, the shortstop. He struck out in the first inning. Kurgan holds the runner. The pitch, it's outside, ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Tyler Tenney. Rudy Barkley is on deck. The left-hander Daniels set, and he throws to first. Back on the bag is Zach Spearoff. 1 ball and no strikes to Tyler Tenney. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Tyler Tenney. Zach Spearoff away from first, held on by Kurgan. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 3, 3-0. Daniels has 1 strikeout so far. This is his 2nd inning of work. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. First walk allowed by Daniels. Spearoff goes to second, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the right fielder, Rudy Barkley. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the third inning here from Helena. Senators lead the Mavericks 5-3. Daniels set, looks back at the runner, pitch to the plate. The runner goes, and he's going to steal third without a play. Stolen base for Zach Spearoff. Andrew Clausen didn't have a chance, didn't even attempt to make a throw. Got a nice rolling lead there at second base. First and third now. 1 ball and no strikes to Barkley. Leadoff hitter Ty McGurran is on deck. There's the pitch. Is lifted on the infield. Kurgan right near the bag comes into foul territory to put it away. 2 down.
Now batting. The center fielder.
With runners at the corners.
Ty McGurran.
Leadoff hitter Ty McGurran steps in. He walked and scored a run and singled and scored a run. 3 runs in the first, 2 more in the second for Helena. They lead 5-3. Mavericks got 2 in the first and 1 in the third. The pitch from Daniels is a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to McGurran. Matt Krieger on deck for Helena. Daniels looks at the runner at first. The pitch to the plate is high. Ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ty McGurran. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the third, Helena leading the Mavericks 5-3. Game scheduled for 7 innings tonight, a non-league affair. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Stuart Long has stopped throwing. It's like Lindgren continues to throw for the Senators in their bullpen. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Is lifted down. Speaking of the Helena bullpen, almost got the catcher. He has his back to home plate. The last second, I think he was alerted it was coming. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ty McGurran. Matt Krieger on deck. 2 down as we play in the bottom of the third inning here from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is knocked down by Clausen. Keeps it in front of him. 3-2. So Tyler Tenney will be off on the pitch from first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Daniels set. And he will throw over there. We'll try it again. Big left-hander up on top. Reads Andrew Clausen for the sign. Comes set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Is low, ball 4. Second walk allowed by Daniels. That loads the bases as Tenney goes to second.
Number 2, Matt.
Zach Spiroff at third. And now the second baseman, Matt Krieger, will step in. He walked, scored a run, and flew out to Dane Frazier. Bases full of Senators. 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. Kept in front by Andrew Clausen, 1-0. Daniels working quickly. Left-hander set. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Jared Sampson, our home plate umpire. Chris Romero out on the bases tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases full of Senators here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just outside, ball 2. Andrew Clausen tried to bring that back in a little bit. 2 balls and 1 strike to Matt Krieger. Chase Nielsen is on deck for Helena. Runners take their leads. Daniel set. Here's the 2-1 pitch in the dirt. Again knocked down by Andrew Clausen. 3-1. 2 walks in the inning. Daniel set. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Walks in a run. RBI for Krieger. McGurran goes to second. Tyler Tenney to third. Zach Spiroff scores. And it's now 6-3, and there's going to be a visit from Brent Hathaway, and he's going to bring a new pitcher on with him, Stuart Long. We'll tell you all about the pitching change. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Right-hander Stuart Long comes on out of the Maverick bullpen. He will pick up for Connor Daniels. Another right-hander throwing, or check that, left-hander throwing, looking into the sun down there. Haven't seen him before. It's one of the newest kids on the team, Adam Jones, a left-hander, throwing down in the bullpen. Connor Daniels must be happy to have another left-hander in the bullpen with him. He's been the lone left-hander this season, but Jones is down there. We'll probably see him in an inning or two. Stuart Long completing his warm-up tosses. Connor Daniels went an inning and 2/3. Given up at least 3 runs. 3 runners on base are all his responsibility. 3 hits. He struck out 1 and walked 3.
Mavericks Senators, the first baseman, number 12.
Tough spot
Chase
for Stuart Long. Bases
Nielsen.
loaded, 2 down. Helena leads it 6-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the first baseman, Chase Nielsen, steps in from the right side against the hard-throwing Long. Pitch from Stewart is inside. Ball 1, 1-0. Maverick pitchers have walked 6 so far in 2 2/3 innings. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Lifted foul off to the right and out of play. You talk to pitchers very long here for the Mavericks. And one thing they say that Brent Hathaway wants is for them to throw strikes. And tonight, Dylan Chalmers walked 3. Connor Daniels has walked 3. 1 ball and 1 strike to Chase Nielsen. The pitch is a little nubber over the mound, fielded by Richardson, and they get the force at second base. Nice play by Trad Richardson. So Nielsen is retired on the fielder's choice. The inning is over. Helena gets just 1 run out of it, leaves 3, and after 3, it's the Senators 6, the Mavericks 3. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
Go to the 4th inning here in Helena. The Senators lead the Mavericks 6-3. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Senators. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Mavericks. It'll be Andrew Clausen, followed by Dayton Bay and Brendan Hill.
Andrew Clausen.
Ryan Barrett on for his second inning of work as we play in the fourth inning, a game scheduled for 7. Just one game here tonight. Ground ball up the middle. The shortstop comes over and can't get it. Goes through into center field. Andrew Clausen aboard, leading off. They're going to rule that a single. Had to wait. I know people back in Missoula are asking about the error on the board. We'll explain it when Brendan Hill comes to the plate, why there's an error up there for the Senators. Here's the pitch to Bay, is high, ball 1, 1-0. Bay popped out to the second baseman his first time up. Clausen takes his lead, held on by Chase Nielsen. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's lifted over the shortstop's head. That will fall in center field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Mavericks, leading off the fourth.
The center fielder, number 3, Brendan Hill.
Off of Ryan Barrett, now the top of the order, Brendan Hill. As we mentioned, this error on the scoreboard, it was the first inning. Brendan Hill hit a line drive that the shortstop leaped into the air. It went off the tip of his glove. Thought for sure it was going to be ruled a base hit, and the home scorekeepers ruled it an error on the shortstop, Tyler Tinney. So that's the error up there. I'm pretty certain in the Mavericks score book it will say a hit, but let's go with what the scoreboard says. Pitch is outside. Nice save by Brady Anderson. That one almost went to the backstop. 1-0. 2 on, nobody out. One ball and no strikes. Frazier on deck. Long look down at Brent Hathaway, see if the Mavericks put something on here. Perhaps a hit and run. Here's a 1-0 pitch. The ground ball to second. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. The double play. Brendan Hill, very difficult to double up. But he hit it so hard right at the second baseman. Clausen goes to third on the double play. Dayton Bay retired. 2 outs now quickly for Dane Frazier. Andrew Clausen is at third. Frazier grounded out and singled. Pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Frazier. Trad Richardson is on deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is high, ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Frazier. Barrett rocks, the 1-1 pitch. Is line down the right field line. This could be extra bases. It's going to go to the wall. 1 run will score. Frazier on his horse will settle for a double and an RBI as Clausen scores on the booming double down the line. Second hit of the ball game for Dane Frazier. Narrows the Helena lead now to 6-4. And with a runner in scoring position, Trad Richardson steps in. He's 2 for 2, a pair of singles. Hitting from the right side against Barrett. The pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Richardson. Frazier away from second. Bridger Johnson on deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Trad Richardson. Barrett gets the sign from Anderson. The 1-1 pitch is fouled off to the right and out of play, 1-2. A run in. Mavericks have scored in every inning but the second. They trail 6-4. They've out-hit Helena 9-5, but the pitchers have given up 6 walks so far. It's been their undoing. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Richardson. The pitch is lined into center field, his third hit of the game. That will score Frazier. McGurran knocks it around a little bit and finally gets it back in. An RBI for Trad Richardson. He's 3 for 3. As Dane Frazier scores. 2 runs in the inning. And the Mavericks make it Helena 6, the Mavericks 5.
Bridger Johnson.
Bridger Johnson steps in. He has a pair of hits. The middle of the order, Richardson and Johnson, 5 hits between them so far. Richardson away from first. The pitch is high. Richardson held on by Chase Nielsen. Trad 3 for 3 here. His first 3 at-bats tonight. Helena 6, the Mavericks 5. The pitch is taken for a strike, 1-1. Brent Hathaway coaching at third. Brian Mosier down at first. 2 runs across for the Mavericks. Helena 6, the Mavericks 5. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It is high, ball 2, 2-1. Stuart Long on deck. The current Maverick pitcher. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Throw down to first, back on the safely is Trad Richardson. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Johnson. Bear gets the sign. The pitch is fouled away at the plate. Count remains 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bridger Johnson. Trad Richardson takes his lead, held on by Chase Nielsen. Barrett set. There's the pitch. Is lifted, right side, playable. The second baseman Krieger comes over right behind first base, puts it away, and the inning is over. But the Mavericks get 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning of this non-league 7-inning affair. It's Helena 6, the Maverick now 5. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good time to hit the concession stand if you haven't already. Hamburgers, hot dogs, Polish sausages, peanuts, popcorn, ice cream.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Helena leading the Mavericks 6-5. Stuart Long back out there for another inning of work on the mound for the Mavericks.
And one more reminder, the beer and wine counter behind.
He will face Grady Koenig, followed by Brady Anderson and Ryan Barrett.
Beers and wine.
We've had scoring in every half inning except the top of the 2nd. Mavericks got 2. Helena came back with 3. Helena added 2 more. Each team scored a run in the 3rd. The Mavericks get 2 in the 5th. 6-5 as we play in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Grady Koenig.
Grady Koenig having a night. 4 RBIs on a pair of doubles as he steps in to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch from Long. The ground ball to Dayton Bay on 2 hops. The right second baseman up with it and throws him out. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17.
That'll bring up the catcher, Brady Anderson. He's hit a pair of ground balls to Trad Richardson, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. 10 hits now for the Mavericks. They've doubled the hit output from Helena, but they trail 6-5 on the scoreboard. Long delivers. This one's fouled away off to the right and out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Anderson. Ryan Barrett is on deck. Long gets the sign from Clausen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Anderson. The pitch from Long. Low, ball 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Brady Anderson. 1 out here, bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch is lifted to right field. Dane Frazier going back. He has a play and puts it away. Ball appeared to be hit pretty well, and Frazier started sprinting. Then he settled under it and made the play out there in the shadows. 2 down. And Ryan Barrett started out as the designated hitter, now pitching for Helena. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch from Long. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Barrett. Zach Spiroff is on deck. The 0-1 pitch. Just outside, ball 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Barrett. This pitch almost hits him, ball 2-1. Stuart Long throws hard. Sometimes can't control it a little bit. That's what he needs to work on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball foul towards the Helena dugout. 2-2. They honored former longtime head coach here, Dave Tennis, 20 years as the head coach of the AA team. Great friends with Brent Hathaway. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just inside, ball 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Barrett. That's one reason these teams play so much every summer, is the admiration between the coaching staff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and the inning is over. So a 1-2-3 inning for Stuart Long. After 4 complete here from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. It's the Senators 6, the Mavericks 5. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball Tournaments.
Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
New pitcher on for Helena as we go to the 5th inning. Right-hander Hunter Lindgren, he follows Ryan Barrett. Barrett went 2 innings, allowed 3 runs, 7 hits, struck out 1 and did not walk a batter. Top of the 5th inning, Mavericks will send up Stuart Long, followed by Charlie Kurgan and Drew Stendrud. Helena has made some other changes. We'll get those for you in just a second here. Pitch from Lundgren. Swung on and missed.
The pitcher, number 2, Stuart Long.
Hunter Kirkpatrick has taken over in right field. Pitch is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. The 1-1 pitch is outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Stuart Long will be followed.
So Brady's in right, and Kirkpatrick's at third.
The 3-1 pitch is outside, ball 4. First walk allowed tonight by Helena. Stuart Long at first, representing the tying run. And
the first baseman, number 22, Charlie Curtis.
And Adam Jones will now run for Stuart Long. Adam Jones running for Long at first.
Pinch runner, number 6, Adam Jones.
He'll probably stay in the game. He was warming up in the bullpen. Might see him on the mound. Charlie Kurgan steps in. It hits him. First pitch hits Charlie Kurgan. So 2 on, nobody out. Drew Stensrud will step in. And there will be a runner for Kurgan. Parker Stevens will run for Kurgan.
18 for 22.
Going to make room because I don't think Parker Stevens is necessarily going to stay in the game and play first base. We'll probably see Zach Angus come in there. But Parker Stevens will run. So 2 on, nobody out. Mavericks trailing Helena 6-5. Hunter Kirkpatrick is playing third for Helena. The pitch. He's bunting, bunts it in the air. The catcher will make the play. The runners retreat quickly. So Stensrud pops up the bunt. 1 down, and now Andrew Clausen steps in. 2 on, 1 out. Lindgren looks at the runners. Pitch to Clausen is fouled off to the right and out of play. Grady Koenig went from third base to right field, so Koenig in right, and Rudy Barkley comes out of the game. Lindgren looks back, and now he steps off. Third pitcher for Helena. Mavericks have also used 3. No balls and 1 strike to Andrew Clausen. Dayton Bay is on deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted to right field and playable. Koenig comes over and in fair territory puts it away for 2 outs. Dayton Bay steps in.
The second baseman, number 1.
He popped out and singled. 2 trips. Looked like a promising inning for the Mavericks. All went downhill on that popped up sacrifice attempt. Now there's 2 outs. The runner's still at first and second. The pitch is lifted. Left fielder comes in, comes over, puts it away, and the inning is over. Dayton Bay hit it pretty hard. But the Mavericks get 2 leadoff walks, leave 2, go to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Helena. It's the Senators 6, the Mavericks 5. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Did your computer go down? Don't worry. Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Several defensive changes. Caden Jordan goes into left field for Bridger Johnson. Jordan in right. Zach Angus is now playing first base. Bridger Johnson out of the game. Charlie Kurgan out of the game. So Caden Jordan in left. And Jones takes over on the mound. So Adam Jones
Now pitching
stays
for
in the
Mavericks,
game.
number
He
6,
pinch
Adam
ran.
Jones.
Left-hander. Our first opportunity to see him up from the A team. So Adam Jones, the fourth pitcher. Stuart Long goes an inning and a third. Did not allow a run or a hit.
Now batting. Left fielder, number 6, Zach Spiroff.
Doing some bookkeeping here. A lot of changes as we expected tonight. Zach Spiroff will lead off for Helena. Senators lead 6-5 as we play in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch from Jones. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Hard throwing left-hander. Spent most of the year with the A team. Their district tournament was last weekend in Libby. Now he's joining the Double-A squad for the rest of the year. Pitches outside corner, strike 2. His first pitching appearance for the Double-A team. No balls and 2 strikes to Spiroff. The left-hander delivers in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-2. Tyler Tinney on deck, followed by Rudy Barkley. We have a right-hander throwing in the Helena bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. It's going to cost him. Strike 3. First strikeout for Jones. And now Tyler Tinney steps in.
Number 7, Tyler Tinney.
Ethan Kientz is in the bullpen for Helena. Right-hander. Mavericks on their 4th pitcher. Helena has used 3 so far. First pitch to Tinney is a ball, 1-0. Jones ready, pitching out of the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Outside. Ball 2, 2-0. Got to be some butterflies, even in a non-league game for the young Adam Jones. Correct me if I'm wrong, just completed 8th grade, I believe. This one's a single into center field, falls in front of the center fielder. So a 1-out single for Tyler Tinney. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Rudy Barkley.
Singles up the middle.
So Adam Jones pitching for the Double-A Mavs and will start high school next month.
The third baseman, number 1.
Expect to have him around in a Maverick uniform for a long time. Hunter Kirkpatrick is in for Barkley, excuse me. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, just outside, ball 2, 2-0. Ty McGurran on deck, 2 balls and no strikes to Hunter Kirkpatrick, the pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kirkpatrick. The pitch, lifted off to the right and out of play. Evens the count at 2-2. New baseball thrown out to the left-hander, Adam Jones. Tinney away from first, the 2-2 pitch. He does a little protective swing and fouls it off down the right. The last second, the count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here is the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch from Jones is lifted to center field. It's playable. Hill comes in, comes over, puts it away, 2 down. That'll bring the top of the order, Ty McGurran, to the plate.
The center fielder,
one of the 9 seniors that were honored before the game. Tyler Tinney away from first, held on by Zach Hingus, now playing first base. Caden Jordan is in left field. Jones set, throws to first, back on the bag easily is Tyler Tinney. Seen a lot of pitchers starting to see some defensive changes for both teams now. Here's we play in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch from Jones. It's a ground ball. Pass! Hangus into right field for a base hit. Ty McGurran's second hit of the night. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of walks. Tenney stops at second. The second baseman, Matt Krieger, steps in. Krieger walked, flew out to Dane Frazier and walked. 0 for 1 on the night. 2 on, 2 out. Gentle breeze continues to blow from right to left here at Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. Pitch from Jones, outside. 335 down the left field line, 400 to straightaway center, 325 down the right field line at this venerable old ballpark. Jones gets the sign from Clausen. The 1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-0. Hangus will play behind Ty McGurran. Outfield playing very shallow for Matt Krieger. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, ball 3, 3-0. Maverick pitchers have walked 6 tonight. Jones falls behind 3-0 here to Matt Krieger. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Is high, ball 4. First walk allowed by Jones. That'll load the bases. McGurran goes to second, Tenney to third. And the first baseman, Chase Nielsen, steps in.
Chase Nielsen.
Bases full. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Game scheduled for 7 tonight. Helena leads the Mavericks 6-5. The pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Clausen. Not far enough, though. And Tyler Tenney retreats to third base. Thought about it for just a second, but Andrew Clausen got just enough of that to keep it within distance. 1 ball and no strikes, so suddenly Adam Jones having trouble finding the strike zone. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off of that one, 1-1. He's showing great poise for a incoming freshman. Jones set. And there's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Mavericks will play the Great Falls Chargers Saturday, 1 o'clock. You'll be able to see every game from the A and AA state tournaments here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fouled it away at the plate. Home plate umpire Jared Sampson said he got a piece of it. Count remains 2-2. Tenney away from third, McGurran at second, Matt Krieger at first. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chase Nielsen. Jones comes set. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3, 3-2. So now the runners will be off. Big pitch for Adam Jones here as the Mavericks have pulled within a run. Helena has the bases loaded, 2 out, bottom of the 5th. Jones set. The runners are off. The 3-2 pitch is way outside, ball 4. Second walk by Jones, an RBI for Nielsen. As Tyler Tenney scores to make it 7-5 Helena. McGurran goes to third, Krieger to second, and now Grady Koenig will step in. Trad Richardson, the shortstop, comes in to have a quick chat and try to settle down Adam Jones. Andrew Clausen also joined the discussion.
Grady Koenig.
Now Grady Koenig steps in. Chance for some more RBIs. He already has 4 on a pair of doubles. He's 2 for 3. Left-hander Jones pitching out of the stretch. Gets the sign. Delivers. Just outside. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Grady Koenig. Jones set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside again. Ball 2, 2-0. Ball tailing a bit on Jones to the arm side. as he looks at home plate. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1. Koenig doubled in 2 runs in the first, doubled in 2 more in the second. Jones ready. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away at the plate. 2-2. Been a long inning for Jones. 27 pitches, 12 of them strikes. It's allowed a run. Thanks to Chris Stratton for the help with the numbers. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt, knocked down by Andrew Clausen. He goes full again, 3-2 to Grady Koenig. So again, the runners will be off on the pitch. McGurran away from third, Krieger from second, Nielsen from first. Full count. The 3-2 pitch is a ground ball to Trad Richardson at short. His throw across is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So young Adam Jones minimizes the damage. Helena adds a run, and after 5, it's the Senators 7, the Mavericks 5. We'll go to the 6th. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries. And I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor.
We go to the 6th inning here, this non-league regular season finale from Helena. Senators 7 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. For the Mavericks, 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Be the top of the order, Brendan Hill, followed by Dane Frazier and Trad Richardson. Against the right-hander, Hunter Lindgren. No one throwing in either bullpen right now as we play in the top of the 6th inning. 90 minutes into the contest, it was 82 degrees at first pitch. 17-mile-an-hour breeze has stopped. The flag down the left field line is absolutely limp. The temperature has dropped to 75 degrees. Absolutely beautiful night to play baseball here in the state capitol. 0-1 pitch is inside. Ball 1, 1-1. Dane Frazier on deck. Brendan Hill a double in 3 trips. The pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-1. Thought about it, as did the home plate umpire Jared Sampson. Ball 2, 2-1 pitch. Is lifted down the right field line. This could be trouble, and it's going to fall. Hill's going to go for 2. Right fielder's throw is cut off, and a leadoff double for Brendan Hill. His second double, or correction, our scorebook will show a double, but they actually ruled his first one a error on the shortstop. This one, I think, will be a clear double.
Right fielder, number 7, Dane Frazier.
Now Dane Frazier steps in. He doubled his last time up, scored a run, drove in a run, singled back in the 3rd, 2 for 3. Trad Richardson on deck. Pitch, a swing, and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. Mavericks trail 7-5 as we play here in the 6th inning. Game scheduled for 7. Both teams will be in Billings on Saturday. Senators open against the Lakers of Kalispell. The pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. The other first-round games, the Scarlets will play Bozeman and the Royals will play Lethbridge. I think it's a pretty wide-open state tournament at Dealer Park. And that should be a balk. They are going to call a balk, absolutely. They made a throw to the second baseman, and he wasn't anywhere near second base, and the throw has to go to the bag, and they will move Brendan Hill to third on the balk. Lindgren turned to throw, and nobody was covering. He didn't have to throw. That's the thing about it. At second base, you don't have to make the throw. You have to make it to first or third. He didn't have to, but once he did throw, he had to throw at the bag, and he threw it right to the second baseman, who was about 15 feet away. So a balk called. Brendan Hill at third. Pitch to Frazier's a ground ball. This is going to get a run in. Fielded by Krieger, throws him out. RBI for Dane Frazier, first out of the inning. Brendan Hill scores to make it 7-6, Helena. Trad Richardson having a big night, steps in. 3 for 3, all singles. Scored a run back in the first inning. There's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Caden Jordan is on deck. There's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. They play Richardson pretty much straight away. Center fielder Ty McGurran maybe a step or two towards left field. The pitch is line to the shortstop. Leaping play by Tyler Tinney to rob Trad Richardson. 2 outs in the inning. Trad hit that one hard. Might have been the hardest ball he's hit all night.
No, batting number 7.
For an out.
Caden
Jordan, who took over in left field for Bridger Johnson, steps in now with 2 outs. 7-6 Helena as we play in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. Caden's been unable to play most of the summer because of injuries. Getting a chance to work back in here in the last few weeks. The pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. 2 down. A run across. Helena leads the Mavericks 7-6 as we play in the top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 pitch is lifted down the right field line. The first baseman goes over and makes a play before banging into the short wall down there. Nice play by Chase Nielsen to end the inning. The Mavericks get a run. Helena leads 7-6 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball Tournaments.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City. What?
New York City! The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Brendan Hill comes on to pitch the bottom of the 6th inning. Adam Jones goes out to center field. Jones' pitching debut for the AA squad went 1 inning, allowed 1 run, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks. So Brendan Hill on.
Batting for the Helena Senators, the catcher.
Thomas Martin also in for the Mavericks at second base in place of Dayton Bay. Brady Anderson steps in to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Helena leads 7-6. Pretty entertaining game for a non-league contest. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1. Anderson will be followed by Ryan Barrett and Zach Spearoff. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted to center field. Jones has a play, glides over into right center field, puts it away. 1 down. So Adam Jones moves to center field after an inning on the mound, and Brendan Hill goes to the mound here.
Hunter Lindgren.
Hunter Lindgren will hit in the spot previously occupied by Barrett. Part of the changes. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Lindgren. Zach Spiroff is on deck. Lights still are not on here. Beautiful evening in Helena. The pitch. Grounded foul, 1-2. Lindgren's first at-bat of the evening. They're waiting to get the baseball retrieved down the line, so Hill backs off. He's ready now, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So strikeout for Hill, 2 down.
Now at the plate,
Caden Sell will hit for Spiroff.
Caden Sell.
So Caden Sell hitting for Spiroff, 2 down. The pitch from Hill. The nubber up the first base line, fielded by Hill. Throws him out. A great play by Hill. He fielded the ball at the bag, and by the time he made the throw, he was almost in the dugout. But a nice play by Brendan Hill. A 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Mavericks. It's Helena 7, the Mavericks 6. This is Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Those lost car keys are now in the concession stand if you want to pick them up. Last call for beer and wine.
Last chance for the Mavericks. Top of the 7th inning. They trail Helena 7-6. For Helena, 7 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. The Mavericks, 6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. Be the youngster, Adam Jones, followed by Zach Hingis and Drew Stensrud. Right-hander Lindgren delivers. The corner for a strike, 0-1. Lindgren working quickly. The pitch to Jones. Outside corner again, strike 2, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Adam Jones got his Double-A pitching debut out of the way here tonight. Here's the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is lifted in left field line. Left fielder comes in, and he will put it away. That's Koenig, who moved over there from right field. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Now Zach Hingis steps in.
Now at the plate,
he's now playing first
number
base.
11, Zach Hingis.
1 down, top of the 7th. Last chance for the Mavericks. Pitch to Hingis. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Hingis. Drew Stensrud on deck. The pitch in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Zach Hingis. Trying to see who they might still have on the bench to run. This one's hit hard to the third baseman, does a pirouette, throws, and gets Zach Hingus. Nice play over there by Hunter Kirkpatrick, 2 down. Hingus hit the ball hard, gloved in the hole nicely by Hunter Kirkpatrick, did a 360 pirouette to throw out Zach Hingus. The last chance for the Mavericks here. The third baseman, Drew Stensrud. First pitch is a ball. One ball and no strikes to Drew Stensrud. The pitch, inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Pitch is high, ball 2, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Drew Stensrud, representing the tying run. The pitch is high, ball 3, 3-1. Andrew Clausen is on deck. 3 balls and 1 strike to Stensrud. The pitch, outside, ball 4. So Drew Stensrud keeps the game alive with a 2-out walk.
The catcher.
And now the catcher, Andrew Stensrud, steps in. Clausen sacrificed his first time up, singled, flew out to right. Drew Stensrud representing the tying run away from first, a cautious lead. The pitch is in the dirt, ball 1, 1-0. Dayton Bay on deck. Or check that would be Thomas Martin on deck. And now there's going to be a visit. They're going to come out and talk to Lindgren. No one throwing, so any change on the mound might have to come from a position player. Don't forget, Fast Trip Conoco. Summertime means summer fun in Missoula with trips to the river, camping, backyard barbecues. Let Fast Trip Conoco be your one-stop shop, from the most convenient gas pumps to a full stock of your favorite drinks and ice to keep them cool. Make your car look good before you head out for a trip through the Magic Touch Car Wash, conveniently located in the parking lot. Fast Trip Conoco is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula. The 1-0 pitch is lined into right field. It's a base hit. Andrew Clausen keeps the game alive. Stensrud's going to go to third. The throw will be cut off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. As Andrew Clausen singles, his second hit of the night. Runners at first and third now. And now Thomas Martin will step in, his first at-bat. Tying run now standing at third. Aggressive base running for Drew Stensrud. Stensrud representing the tying run. Andrew Clausen the go-ahead run. Thomas Martin, a long look down at the head coach. Brent Hathaway steps in. 2 down, 2 on. Mavericks trail here by a run. The pitch is high, ball 1, 1-0. Top of the 7th inning. This is it for the Mavericks. Need a run to continue this ball game. Lindgren gets the sign from Brady Anderson. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Top of the order, Brendan Hill on deck for the Mavericks. 1 ball, 1 strike to Thomas Martin. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-2. So the Mavericks down to their final strike. Drew Stensrud away from third. Andrew Clausen from first. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Thomas Martin. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. And a delayed steal of second base for Andrew Clausen. So now the go-ahead run is at second base. Stensrud at third, Clausen at second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Thomas Martin. First base open. Lindgren set. The 2-2 pitch is outside. Ball 3, 3-2. First base open. Brendan Hill is on deck. as the Mavericks and Senators play this one right down to the wire. Martin steps out, asks for time, now back in. Hitting from the right side against the right-hander Hunter Lindgren. Third pitcher used by Helena tonight. He's set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. So a good at-bat for Thomas Martin. The bases are loaded now for Brendan Hill.
Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Brendan Hill.
He scored a run in the first and 6th innings tonight. Mavericks have the bases loaded. 2 down. The pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-0. Helena benefited from some wildness by the Maverick pitchers tonight, and now here in the 7th inning, Mavericks trying to do the same. This pitch is a strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Brendan Hill. Dane Frazier on deck. The 1-1 pitch, low in the dirt, knocked down by Brady Anderson. 2-1. Drew Stendrud away from third, Andrew Clausen from second, Thomas Martin at first. 2 down as we play in the top of the 7th inning. 2 balls and a strike to Brendan Hill. The pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Again, the Mavericks down to their final strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brendan Hill. Dane Frazier on deck. Lundgren gets the sign from Brady Anderson. He winds. The 2-2 pitch is a comebacker, knocked down by the pitcher, picks it up, throws him out, and the ball game is over. So the Mavericks make it exciting in the top of the 7th inning, lead the bases loaded.
Senators 7, Missoula Mavericks 6.
1 hour and 49-minute ball game. The Mavericks lose it 7-6 for Helena. 7 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. The Mavericks 6 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error. Again, the time of the game, 1 hour and 49 minutes. And now it's on to Billings for the state tournament, starting on Saturday. All 4 games from Dealer Park and all 4 games on Saturday from Florence, right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Don't forget to tune in from Saturday through Wednesday to see state champions crowned on AA and Single A here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. That'll do it for tonight from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena, where the Mavericks fall to the Senators 7-6. For Chris Stratton, this is Paul Yarbrough wishing you all a very pleasant good night.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,